Hello, what is up? So, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and it's something I wanted to talk about because I've literally, fair enough at the start of it, it was a bit samey. I mean, I had to do a mission where I was just finding artifacts and shards. But after I'd done that, I started to really enjoy this because you can literally upgrade your tools and all that, which is quite fun. So I've got blow darts, I can poison them. I've got all this stuff here. So it gets a bit creative with that. And it's not as. I'm not going to enjoy it as much as Valhalla, but I'm enjoying it in my own way. And yeah, I mean, again, it's a topic I want to talk about because I think when I'm looking at games and then it's very easy to be influenced by all these reviewers that just want they sort of breed off negativity with games, and they will say like skill up, for example, we didn't recommend this game, and this is why I always sort of I want to try things out for myself, and even if we're talking about Mindseye, it's not the worst game I've played at all. It's definitely got issues, yeah, it has got issues, but so did Cyberpunk when that got released. That was fucking terrible when that came out. And the only reason that survived is because Nvidia literally give a CD Project Red a load of money in 2019. And look at it today. It's just it's pretty much a tech showcase. And let's not forget that game was short as well, just like Mindseye. And I'm not going to defend the developers of Mindseye because the enemy AI is totally bad. I don't like it. But then I do think there is a total overreaction as well with a lot of YouTubers. Um, so I like balance in life. I think you got to find some balance. And so for me, I've played like 4 or 5 hours now of Mind's Eye, and while I wouldn't recommend it, I don't think you should totally dismiss it if you do like GTA games, for example. Uh, and what I would say again, I don't think it's worth £60. But if the prices drop to like £20 to £30, say £25, and yeah, it's worth it for curiosity because it's got slightly better with the story, I'd say, from what I've played of it. Uh, but again, it is a massive disappointment. There's no two ways about it. But there is an overreaction. I mean, there is definitely an overreaction of it. And it seems to be. I mean, a lot of these fucking YouTubers, they will be negative to get clicks. Let's face it. Whereas a smaller YouTuber like me, if I'm not totally trashing a game for so, like I don't do it to get clicks. I just say what I feel. So you'll always get the truth from me. But if it turns out I'm being negative about something, all of a sudden I get a load of views. So that's something I've noticed. I mean, it all started with my Cyberpunk video that I was being negative about that because I was just fed up with Nvidia fanboys. I've got nothing against Cyberpunk, but as I said in that video, I'm done with it. It is what it is. It is a tech showcase game for Nvidia. Uh, Anyone disagreeing with that, you just lying to yourselves. It is literally, it's just all ray tracing and all that. It was Nvidia's baby. The reason they invested all that money into Cyberpunk was for them to sell their graphics cards. That's literally what that was about, and it's just turned out. And CD Project Red, they've they've done well adding DLC, but let's remember that game was very short, just like Mind's Eye when it came out, and there was literally I remember playing it, and I've literally completed it so quick, and I was disappointed with that, and it weren't running great. I didn't have a PC at that point. I just had the PS5, and it was running like shit. The graphics were glitching in and out. So I mean, if you're comparing that to Mindseye, I haven't seen anything that bad graphically. So there is. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be another Cyberpunk at all, but I'm saying let's not overreact totally. Let's literally let's give it a chance at least and see if these developers are actually going to put their money where their mouth is. I mean, they've said they're going to update it. Apparently, a patch is coming out tomorrow. So if they do that, if they actually put the work in to improve it, yeah. But that enemy AI is fucking shit, and I've got to say that needs to improve because that's the main thing for me. Performance, I haven't really had any issues, to be honest, with performance. I know other people saying it, but again, I'll tell you my experience. So my experience on Mind's Eye is the story has got a bit better in the last few hours I've played of it. I've sort of persevered with it. I'm still not liking the combat. I think the guns are very pony. They're crap. Uh, there's no gadgets to use. There's nothing that interests me in the gameplay, unfortunately. Driving about does feel a bit like GTA. That's not too bad, but then I think the mechanics need put some work on that. Um, but I do like that character, Charlie. Her name is. She's a hacker, and I'm quite enjoying listening to her. So as soon as she come into the story, I felt, well, it ain't. It's getting better. Um, and it's not like she's a really. I know I like good-looking women, but she ain't like a hot-looking woman per se. She's just a fun character, and I like fun characters, and I'll generally, that's what I liked about GTA, these wacky characters, these unique characters, and I'm seeing a bit of that. There's another character in there, and I'm seeing bits of GTA in it, and then it's making me like it a bit more. So at the end of the day, it's not great at all. As an overall package, it's not great, but if they actually work on it, it could be. So again, there is a fine line between saying, like what some of these YouTubers saying. I've watched a few videos, and then you got people just totally making it out to be literally unplayable when it ain't. It's very playable for me, from what my experience. Uh, and some are just uploading all these like stutters. It's easy to make a game look very bad if you wanna. So and then we come to this game, and everyone's got a preference, but I'm really enjoying this game. And as I said before in the past, if I listened to that skill up on all these games, I think he just, it's like he's very selective in some of these games. If you don't recommend something, it's got to be like Mind's Eye is at the moment. But I'd still say at a certain price it could be viable and someone could have a good time with it if you're not paying too much with it. But he literally didn't recommend Final Fantasy 16. Lost Judgment he didn't recommend, which I thought was complete fucking lunacy. I mean, that is a fucking great game, Lost Judgment. So my main point, I'm not just going to pick out Scott. My main point is a lot of these YouTubers I literally don't listen to anymore because I mean I looked at the Steam reviews of Mind's Eye and I literally thought, yeah, all those negative reviews, but then I looked again today and they're mixed. So I do wonder sometimes what is going on with them Steam reviews, because so it seems like the first lot was a bit of a massive overreaction. So that is my main point. Always think for yourself, because that's generally what I try and do. I still, even though the reviews are mixed now on Steam, I still wouldn't say I'm still happy I didn't pay any money for it, because I think £60 for it at the moment, the current state it's in, is a complete joke. So I wouldn't be happy if I would have bought that. I wouldn't be happy at all. I'd be wanting a refund. and you only get 2 hours to do a refund. So I can't. Again, they literally do 2 hours because it's not enough time really. To I don't think it's enough time. It's got to be absolutely fucking terrible if you play it for an hour and you've made your mind up already. So I mean, in these Assassin's Creed games, I think some of them start off very slow. I mean, this one did start off quite slow, and it got more exciting once I found these artifacts and shards. So yeah, that is my main point on it.
Now is my chance to search her place.
I think a lot of people today just love to. It's like they love to be negative, and as soon as it's too negative, there is a fine line. I'm negative when I feel it's right to be negative, and I'm positive. I don't have a problem with that. I can assess each game on its own merits. For content wise, I literally just think of something. I do what I want to do. I upload what I want to upload, and that is literally it. I don't really think, am I going to get a lot of views for this? I literally just think of something. And I'll continue to do that. I've got my own ideas. I don't copy anyone. I just literally want to do things my way. And if it gets me views or whatever, so be it. If it don't, whatever. But I've noticed when I'm more negative that a lot of these views seem to. So it looks like to me, if you're negative, people will just want to watch it more. So I think that's why a lot of these YouTubers and bigger YouTubers sort of cheap out, take the easy route and be negative. Even when it ain't that bad of a game, they will be negative. So that seems to be the case, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people today prefer watching someone being negative, like losing their head on the game, sort of rage bait videos, stuff like that. So that is what it is really. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. But I am enjoying this game. So I mean, this sort of video I'll probably get about 20 views and that'll be it, because it is Mirage and it's not a game a lot of people like. But for me, I don't care. I'll just upload videos what I want to do, and as long as I'm happy with it. Obviously I've got a community that like AMD stuff and all that, so I'll do that anyway because I want to do it. I couldn't motivate myself if I literally started thinking, I have to do rage bait videos, negative videos all the time. I wouldn't be able to do it. So I can only motivate myself if I'm enjoying what I'm doing in content creation for YouTube. So that is how I think, and I ain't gonna change. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.